This time, it is my pleasure to yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Dunn.
The gentleman from Florida is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of H.R. 3003, the No Sanctuary for Criminals Act. Congress has a responsibility to protect the rule of law in our country and to provide for the safety of our citizens. The American people overwhelmingly oppose sanctuary cities and believe that we should be doing more to enforce our federal immigration laws. The No Sanctuary for Criminals Act clarifies the authority of the Department of Homeland Security to order the detainment of illegal immigrants arrested for crimes until they can be processed for deportation. It also cuts off certain federal grants to cities and states that violate federal immigration law. It's simple. If you don't comply with the federal immigration law, you're not eligible for certain federal grants. It's time for us to enforce our immigration laws. National attention was brought to the consequences of the sanctuary city policies by the death of Kate Steinle, who was killed by an illegal immigrant who had previously been convicted of 7 felonies and deported 5 times. If the city of San Francisco had worked with the federal government to enforce the federal immigration law instead of releasing this criminal, Kate Steinle would be alive today. Our current system of laws failed Kate and all those who have died at the hands of convicted felons in this country illegally. The people that I'm honored to represent do not understand why some American cities get to flaunt the law and not cooperate with federal officials. This legislation makes it clear that they don't, that sanctuary cities are illegal. And by holding these jurisdictions accountable and stopping sanctuary cities, we will make Americans of every background safer on our streets. I urge all of my colleagues to support this important legislation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
The gentleman yields. The gentleman from New York.